Students, today our topic is about commerce, industry, and trade. So, we'll start with all these three topics. First, we'll learn about what is trade. Trade Trade is a process of purchasing and procuring of goods and services with the object of selling them at profit. Trade means buying and selling of goods and services with the aim of earning profit. It involves a exchange of commodity for money or money worth. It means by which people sell those goods which they do not need. Traders serve as a link between the producers and consumer. They help in directing the flow of goods to the most profitable markets. They also bring about the equitable distribution of goods. In the absence of traders, producers will have to go in search of consumers. Trade is the nucleus of commerce. Other part of commerce such as transport, insurance, warehousing, banking and advertising revolve around trade. Then trade may be classified into home trade and foreign trade. Home trade may further be subdivided into wholesale trade and retail trade. Similarly, foreign trades may be subdivided into import, export, and entrepot trade. These various types of trades are as like first we'll discuss about home trade. Home trade is also known as domestic trade or internal trade. It means buying and selling within the geographical boundaries of one country. Both the buyers and the seller belong to same country. For example, trade between Bombay and Delhi is home trade. Then wholesale trade. It implies buying and selling of goods in large quantities. Goods are sold to industrial user and institutional buyers. Traders engaged in wholesale trade are called wholesalers. A wholesaler buys goods in large quantities directly from the producers and sell them to the dealers. He serves as connecting link between the producers and the retailer. A wholesaler specializes in a limited variety of goods. Then retail trader. It involves buying and selling of goods in small quantities. Traders engaged in retail trade are called retailers. A retailer buys goods from the wholesaler and producers and sell them directly to the ultimate consumers. He serves as a connecting link between wholesaler and consumers. He generally keeps a wide variety of goods and maintains personal contact with consumers. Then, what is foreign trade? Foreign trade is also known as external trade or international trade. It refers to buying and selling of goods and services between two or more countries. In foreign trade, a businessman in one country buys or sells to another businessman in a different country. Foreign trade provides a very wide market for the distribution of products. It enables a country to concentrate on the production of goods for which it is best suited. Now, we'll learn about what is industry. Industry means a production of goods for the sale by the application of human or mechanical power. It is concerned with changing the form of goods from any stage from raw material to finished product. Thus, industry creates utilities for the satisfaction of human wants and to earn profits. Industry involves the production of both consumer goods and producer goods. Consumer goods are produced for direct use by people. Bread, butter, clothes, spices, drugs, etc. are example of such goods. Producer goods or capital goods are required for the production of consumer goods. Raw material, machinery, equipments, plastic, rubber, aluminium, etc. are example of producer goods. The main characteristics of industries are as follows. First is economic activity. Industrial activities are economic activities because their purpose is to earn money. Second, production. Industry involves production of various types of goods and services to satisfy human wants. Third, wide scope. The scope of industrial activity is very wide. Advancement in science and technology have created many new industries such as information technology industry. Then creation of utility. Industry creates utility by converting raw material into useful products which can be used to satisfy human wants. So this was all about industry. Now we'll learn about commerce. Now what is commerce? Commerce refers to all those activities which are necessary for bringing goods from the place of production to the place of their consumption. Commerce includes not only trade but also services such as transport, warehousing, packaging, insurance, packing, and sales promotion, which are incidental to trade. The main characteristics of commerce is it is economic activity. Commerce is an economic activity because it consists of activities which are undertaken for earning profits. A trader buys goods with the aim of selling them at profit. Second, exchange of goods and services. Commerce involves exchange and distribution of goods and services. Goods may be purchased or produced for sale. Commerce comprises both trade and aids to trade. Third, profit motive. The motive of commercial activities is to earn profits. Any activity which does not have the aim of profit will not be a part of commerce. For example, if a trader offers some goods as a gift to his friend, it is not commerce. Then, regularity of transaction. An isolated transaction doesn't imply commerce. For example, if a person sells his typewriter, it is not a commerce. Then, creation of utilities. Commerce creates several types of utilities. It creates place utility by carrying goods to the place where they are needed. It makes goods available as and when demanded, thereby creating time utility. By creating these utilities, commerce helps to increase the volume of trade. Then, part of business. Commerce is a part of business. It is also a branch of economics. Economics is a study of human beings as consumer and producers. Then, now we'll learn about the functions of commerce. The exchange of goods is a complex process beset with several types of hindrances. Commerce removes these hindrances. Commerce embraces all those activities which help to break the barrier or hindrances between the producers and the consumers. Thus, the main function of commerce is first, hindrance of person. The hindrance refers to the lack of contact between the producers and consumers. The producers is faced with the problem of finding the buyers who need the goods he has produced and who are able and willing to buy such goods. The consumer doesn't know the source of supply of goods which would supply his which would satisfy his needs at price he can afford. Commerce removes this hindrance by means of trade. Trade provides an organized market where the buyers and seller can contact each other. It saves both producers and consumers from time consuming and expensive exercise of locating each other. Second, hindrance of place. A major problem faced by the producer is to send their goods to distant places without loss of theft, damage, etc. Commerce solved this problem by means of transport, packing, and insurance. Third, hindrance of time. In modern industries, goods are produced on a large scale in anticipation of demand. There is usually a time gap between the production and consumption of goods. Therefore,